Hello, students of 7th grade. Welcome to English lessons. We have 2 hours today and let's begin with the first one. Modals, must and mustn't. When do we use must? We use must for obligation or for strong recommendation. Examples: I must remember her birthday. You must see that film. We use mustn't when we want to say that you're not allowed or that you can't do something. Example: you mustn't park here. You mustn't miss the concert. Note: must is especially used when the recommendation comes from the speaker. It is always stressed for strong recommendation. How is the structure? It's subject plus must or mustn't plus the infinitive form of the verb. You must study every day. You must do exercises. You are very fat. She must pay attention to the class. Here we have the affirmative, negative, and the interrogative form of must. I must pay. You must pay. He, she, it must pay. We must pay. They must pay. The negative form: I mustn't pay. You mustn't pay. He, she, it mustn't pay. We mustn't pay. They mustn't pay. And the interrogative one: must I pay? Must you pay? Must he, she, it pay? Must we pay? Must they pay? So, in the interrogative form, must is the first one, then the second is the subject, and the infinitive is the third one. Here are some examples. She must be in bed because she has the flu. Jack must brush his teeth before going to bed. The first sentence is obligation, while the second one is a strong advice. Let's see the other examples. Peter mustn't sleep during the class. You mustn't smoke. These two are prohibition. Exercise, classwork. Complete the sentences with must or mustn't. Example: you must brush your teeth 3 times a day. Now, let's pass on the reading part. Kelly's story. In the reading part, we have 2 stories, so 2 teenagers, each of one telling us what happened to them. Pra pjesa e dytë e mësimit është lexim. Në leximin e sotëm kemi 2 adoleshentë të cilët na tregojnë se çfarë u ka ndodhur atyre. Kelly's story. I'm 13. I think a suntan looks great, so I went to a sunbed salon. You operate the sunbed yourself. You just put the money in. I got on the sunbed. I went to sleep. When I woke up, my skin was horrible and burned. I had to go to hospital. My mom was really angry, but not with me, with the salon. Kelly's doctor says, children mustn't use sunbeds. They are very bad for your skin. Parents must warn their children about the danger of sunbeds. The salons must check the age of the customers. Çfarë na tregon historia e parë? Kelly dëshironte që të nxihej, kështu që vendosi të shkonte në një sallon dhe të nxihej. Por, gjatë procesit të nxirjes, atë e zë gjumi dhe pasi zgjohet, shikon se lëkura e saj ishte djegur dhe përveç se ishte djegur dhe kishte dhimbje, dukej dhe tmerrshme. Kështu që ju desh të shkonte në spital. Çfarë tha doktori saj? Fëmijët nuk duhet të shkojnë në sallone të tilla. Ata janë shumë të dëmshme për lëkurën tuaj. Prindërit duhet t'i lajmërojnë fëmijët për rreziqet e nxirjes dhe sallonet që merren me këtë procese duhet të kontrollojnë moshën e klientëve të tyre. Now, let's see the other part. Matt's story. I wanted a new look. I bought some hair dye and I changed my hair from brown to blonde. I didn't read the instruction properly and an hour later my head itched. I scratched it and it started to bleed. I washed my hair in cold water, but it got worse. The next day my face was huge, like a balloon. I went to hospital and discovered I was allergic to the hair dye. Matt's doctor says, hair dyes have strong chemicals in them. You must read hair dye instruction very carefully and you mustn't use them without an allergy test. The makers must put a clear warning on the boxes. Pra, në këtë pjesë, Matt na tregon se dëshironte një pamje të re, kështu që vendosi të ndryshonte ngjyrën e flokëve të tij nga kafe në bjond. Por, ajo që ai nuk bëri, pra nuk lexoi fletën shoqëruese që kishte brenda tek goja. Kështu që pasi lau kokën një orë më pas se kishte kruarje dhe pasi e kruajti kokën, filloi të dilte gjak. Çfarë bën më pas? Ai vendosi ta laj kokën me ujë të ftohtë, por gjendja u përkeqësua. Të nesërmen, fytyra e tij ishte fryrë, por si një tollumbac. Kështu që vendosi të shkonte në spital dhe zbuloi se ai ishte alergjik ndaj bojrave. Çfarë tha doktori i tij? Bojrat kanë shumë lëndë kimike në to. Ju duhet të lexoni fletën shoqëruese me shumë kujdes dhe nuk duhet t'i përdorni bojrat pa bërë më parë një test alergjie. Prodhuesit duhet të vendosin paralajmërime të qarta në kutitë e bojës. Exercise number 2. You have to read the texts, so you have to read text number 1 and 2 and answer the following questions. How did Kelly operate the sunbed? What happened to her skin? Was Kelly's mom angry with her? Why did Matt dye his hair? What effects did the hair dye have? Why did he suffer these reactions? Pyetja e parë, si e përdori? Si e përdori makinerinë e nxirjes Kelly? Çfarë ndodhi me lëkurën e saj? A ishte e acaruar Elona me Kellyn? Pra, a ishte e mërzitur me të? Përse Matt vendosi të lyente flokët e tij? Çfarë efektesh solli lyrja e flokëve? Dhe përse ai pati këto pasoja? Thank you for your time.